also expect him to also tell his deputy to stop being tribal and focus on his national agenda. We really expect that, because if then he doesn't, then the members will tell him, the deputy party leader, that you are a bit too much in time.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being part of our show. William Ruto is a worried man. He's actually stranded. In fact, in his entire political life, I think this is one of the most difficult moments that William Ruto is facing, because he had promised the international community ya kwamba yeye ndio dawa ya Kenya. And as we are facing the Finance Bill 2024, something that by now you all know is a dictate of the IMF, because when they gave William Ruto loans, those loans came with conditions. And one of them was to increase taxes, having abandoned all the subsidies. He succeeded in passing the Finance Bill 2023 because the UDA, or the Kenya Kwanza House, was reading from the same script. The marriage was still very fresh. Love was at its pinnacle. But 1 year down the line, Ruto's principal assistant has abrogated his duties. They have fallen out. And this is also coming against the backdrop of Kenyans who are on members of parliament's neck. They are baying for members of parliament's blood. And they are telling the members of parliament, we are watching you very closely. The Finance Bill 2024 is supposed to be tabled, in fact, just a few hours from now as I do this video, by the National Assembly Finance Committee that is chaired by Molo MP Kuria Kimani. Activists and concerned members are saying that we will be on the streets, we will occupy parliament because we want to show our frustration. And William Ruto is determined that this bill must pass. Otherwise, he will go back to the drawing board. Because of all this, William Ruto has called for a very urgent meeting that will be held in Statehouse. When a president calls for a meeting in Statehouse, you know that he wants to take control. You know that he wants to show the people that he is the commander-in-chief of all the armed forces. He is the symbol of authority. And this is the reason why this meeting was not called to be held in any of the hotels, Fairmont Hotel or where. This is serious business. Sylvanus Osoro, who is the majority chief within the National Assembly, is revealing startling details.
We also expect him to also tell his deputy to stop being tribal and focus on his national agenda. We really expect that, because if then he doesn't, then the members will tell him, the deputy party leader, that you are a bit too much in terms.
In this context, therefore, finance bill, let us not mince our words. We are overtaxing our Kenyans. And this disordered, disconnected, disjointed plans of increasing taxes, of looking for new areas of taxes, which could have been something more organic, systemic.
Kindly subscribe to our channel if you're watching us for the first time. Click the notification bell to allow YouTube to notify you. Give this video likes and help us share our videos. To all our subscribers and all our supporters, accept my gratitude. I don't take it for granted that you give us this support. Ladies and gentlemen, this bill has been rejected by the church, by activists. Everyone is rejecting this bill. Even members of parliament themselves have told William Ruto that we are not going to support it. And to make it worse is that William Ruto expected Rigathi Gachagua to help him rally the support of Mount Kenya, the support of Kenya Kwanza. Today, Rigathi Gachagua is quiet. And members are asking Rigathi Gachagua, can you state your position? And that is the number one reason why this meeting has been arranged. William Ruto wants Rigathi Gachagua to declare his stand. Because Rigathi has been lukewarm. In the middle of all this quagmire, Rigathi has been lukewarm. But his ally, the Nyeri governor, Mutahi Kahiga, did not mince his words, and he told of the Kenya Kwanza team that they are going to ensure that they bring down the Finance Bill 2024. I know by now William Ruto knows the outcome of the National Assembly Finance Committee that retreated in Naivasha to write a report after getting views from Kenyans. By now he knows, and as they go for this meeting, he understands. And they want to compel Rigathi Gachagua to tell them what he wants, because through proxy, it is clear that Rigathi does not want this bill. That is why Mutahi Kahiga was saying that this bill will not go through. So they want Gachagua to state his position, because William Ruto understands very well that if Rigathi Gachagua does not support this, number one, it is going to be shameful to the government. It will give very many people impetus that even the deputy president does not want it. And if there are members of parliament who are listening to Rigathi Gachagua, then it is going to be difficult for this bill to pass. So William Ruto is also going to use this opportunity to know how many are still loyal to him, how many will still support this bill, because he's also going to read them a riot act. Sometimes when you are called in Statehouse, it will be a soft riot act. You'll be told, remember where we have come from, how we were persecuted by the former regime, and all those kind of things. So it is, he wants to do an opinion poll. Who is with me and who is not with me? And to a larger extent, how he's going to move forward. But as to whether Rigathi Gachagua will attend this meeting or not is something that we still wait and see. Number two, the opposition has charged its members to ensure that they bring down this bill, to ensure that there will be no traveling outside the country and under the guise that we are going for benchmarking, I don't know, doing what, and they have written letters to them and given instructions that this bill must not pass. Some have stated very categorically that they are not going to do it. If you look at the social media now, they are running this narrative. Tunataka kujua ni nani. That is what they are saying. And so this meeting is also meant to strategize on how they are going to deal with opposition. And William Ruto is very sensitive on this. They are going to take a stand on how to deal with the opposition, because the opposition has said that this time round they are standing with Kenyans and Kenyans are standing with him. The members of parliament are also going to tell Ruto that we are very unpopular. The other time he told them, don't worry, you will be popular at the right time. But this time round, it is not just popularity, but the ground is very hostile. That is why members of parliament are coming out very loudly and they are telling William Ruto that things are bad. So they are also going to take that opportunity to air their grievances to William Samoei Ruto, because obviously William Ruto is compelling this down their throats, but it is not working. It is not working at all. And this meeting seems to be a very heated meeting. Tempers will rise. because I know there are those who are not going to accept that Rigathi Gachagua is being belittled in front of them. Battle lines have been drawn, daggers are also drawn. We are waiting to see what is going to happen. If you see them coming out in unison, in unity and laughing, then you know that the brown papers have changed hands. And Kenyans are watching. I know tomorrow will be very interesting.